Hey, here we are. It's Alexa and I back for presentation 3, here to keep you updated on how everything's going for the events promo group. So here we go. The first question is, how are you wrapping up the project and what's left? Up until this point, we've done some promotional stuff. We've made a calendar for class events to try and help the entire class have an easy, quick way to just see what events are coming up. We're currently promoting the Kearney Drive Center, and we are also doing promotional materials for a few events that are coming up with the DeMarco's group for the LinkedIn info sessions. Expanding upon that, our plan for the future is to try and continue making these promotional materials. We're not quite on track with our original goals, but in order to reach them, we've altered them a little bit. So considering that we've had so little communication with all the outreach groups and we don't quite know what the rest of their calendars are looking like, at this point, Alexa and I have opened up to the idea of accepting promotional material requests from any group in the class just to help them promote an event or anything that they need. Considering that outreach, we don't really know what's left, it would just be a great way to help us reach that ultimate goal of creating 8 different promotional pieces. Besides that, for the events that we do have coming up, such as DeMarco's info session, we're going to make multiple flyers as a way to try and chip away more at that 8-piece goal that we had. And yeah, I think we're on track. We should be able to hit it, no problem. So
yeah. So slight location change because of the rain, but we are adapting like we have been with this project, which leads us into any issues that we've had during this project. I think one of the biggest problems has just been that a lot of these outreach groups are creating events that are for the organization that they're assisting, like with the Girl Scouts. The programs they've been putting on have been for the Girl Scouts, and they don't necessarily need us to promote anything for them because it's through the organization. Also, the overall just issue with groups getting back to us in a timely manner and not just the day of, telling us what they need help with, or needing us in general. A lot of groups have messaged us and just been like, hey, can you share this event page, leaving us not much work to do.
In terms of how we're doing in terms of scheduling, I think we're pretty much at the same point that we were with presentation 2. We're saying that we're at about a 1.5 right now. Considering that we haven't necessarily been on time with our original goals, with everything that's happened this semester, considering the outreach groups haven't necessarily been reaching out to us as much as we would have liked them to, and then there's just been issues with some of the events in general. So to adapt to that with what we said earlier about opening up to more groups and then making more promotional materials, I think that we'll inevitably get to our point of making 8 promotional pieces, but just at the moment, with a lot of the communication errors that we've had, it's just been a little bit behind schedule than we'd like it to be.
Yeah, and then with whether or not you could write about our project, we will have obviously things like flyers and event logos that you can use in future classes as an example. But I feel that our group is more here to make sure that the other groups are very successful so you can write about them rather than writing about us. So I think overall, though, we will have some future material for you, but our main goal is to make sure everyone else is successful enough to be worthy of being written about.
Yep, so that's presentation 3. We hope it covers enough information, helps us to wrap up our project.
Yeah, and we are excited to finish it out strong.
Oh yeah.